I'm John Hinkle, the senior pastor of First Presbyterian Church, and this is your Thursday devotion, which, as you know, on full disclosure, I'm actually doing it on Wednesday afternoon because Thursday's my day off. So I've been working on our sermon for Sunday. As you know, we are in the month of August, and we're going to do a series of sermons looking at the book of Ruth. And our focus in the book of Ruth is going to be on this understanding of what does it mean to be in relationship with other human beings. But with our Thursday devotion I've shared with you is I'm not going to kind of tell you what the sermon's going to be about, even though I'm still writing the sermon. That's for Saturday morning preview of Sunday morning sermon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on just kind of one little aspect of what I've already picked up exegeting the text. And so as we pick up chapter 2 in the book of Ruth, Naomi and Ruth make the journey from Moab back to Bethlehem. They're in Bethlehem. The book of Ruth doesn't really kind of answer questions like where were they living, where were they sleeping at night, but one question it does answer is that they were hungry. And so Ruth says to Naomi, I'm going to go into the fields and glean. Gleaning is when the workers of the field pick the harvest, and the poor and the press walk behind them and they pick what remains, which is actually part of the Levitical laws. So that's what Ruth does. She goes out in the field and she helps glean the fields to get food for Naomi and for herself. And we're told just by chance, even though we Presbyterians don't believe in chance, that the field belonged to a gentleman named Boaz, and Boaz was a relative of Naomi. Ruth doesn't know this, by the way. And so Boaz comes out to the field, he's looking at what is going on, and he notices, this is important, this is the word, he notices or sees Ruth. And he asked the foreman of the field, who is that? He says, well, that's the woman who came with Naomi. And Bethlehem's not a huge metropolis, so Boaz clearly knows that Naomi's back in town and brought her daughter-in-law with her, and that Naomi has lost her sons, and thus Ruth lost her son, lost her husband. And so Boaz says to the foreman, let her work the field. And then he calls Ruth over. And he says, not only can you glean the field, but I want you to walk with my workers, meaning that you get the first fruits. What my workers get, you get too. So he puts her above the others who are gleaning the field. And Ruth says, and I want to read this to you. And this is verse 10 of chapter 2. At this she bowed down with her face to the ground. And she asked Boaz, why have I found favor in your eyes that you notice me, a foreigner? Now, I'll be honest with you. Whenever I read the book of Ruth, I thought Boaz recognized Ruth because Ruth was attractive, or at least attractive to Boaz. But if you look at the text clearly, especially the Hebrew, foreigner, or the word alien, which is really the Hebrew word used here, foreigner and take notice come from the same root word, meaning that they are almost one and the same, meaning that we know someone's a foreigner because they are, what? Different than we are. And we notice that. So I find that really interesting. I think that notion changes a lot for me. That what Boaz recognizes isn't this beautiful woman who's gleaning fields. He recognizes her as somebody who is out of place, somebody who wasn't there yesterday, someone who is different from you and from me. I don't know. Maybe there was something about Moabite women that were distinctly different. In their bone structure, in their skin coloring, in their pigment. Whatever it was, this foreigner, he notices it. He notices that she is different from everyone else. And yet, Boaz has mercy on her because he recognizes the charitable act that she is doing on behalf of someone who is his relative. And there may be, and I've been thinking about this, there may be a little bit of guilt there, right? Because here Naomi comes back into town, and again, Bethlehem. Bethlehem is not Murfreesboro. Bethlehem it's not even Blackman. It's not even Woodbury. It may be Auburntown, right? It's tiny. In part of that Judeo family ethic is that we take care of our own, we take care of our family. So there may be some guilt here, right? I'm not gleaning the fields on Naomi's behalf. I'm not taking care of someone who is my kin, who I should be obligated to take care of because we are blood. But it's this foreigner who I notice who's taking care of somebody I should be taking care of. So it's just a different take. I hope you're reading the book of Ruth. I hope you focus on the second chapter because that's where we're going to go Sunday. And I'm kind of, again, looking forward to this sermon. I hope everybody is having a great day. Betty Childress, I just want to let you know, with everything going on, I wasn't able to get a haircut. I'm getting a haircut Thursday. So I know, remember, we because of what has taken place inside the church because of COVID, we're taking another Sunday off of on-site worship, but please watch us on YouTube. And as always, if you need us for any reason, give us a call. I hope you have a great day.